my name's Jasmine and this is what I eat in a day. Breakfast is my all-time favorite meal. No matter what day it is, I always have to make myself a fruit smoothie. I use about a cup of frozen blueberries, 6 to 10 frozen strawberries, and about a handful of frozen banana chunks. I put in the blueberries, strawberries, bananas, and sometimes I'll add a tiny bit of Vega protein powder only if I know I didn't get enough protein the day before. And then I'll fill it almost to the very top with coconut water, and then I'll just top it off and let it sit for a minute so it's easier to blend. Meanwhile, I'll put in my toast. This is sprouted whole grain bread, which is my favorite bread I've found health-wise. And then while I wait for my toast to finish, I start blending my smoothie. When it's done, I pour it in a mason jar, and by that time, my toast is usually finished. I use this butter from Costco that I really like because it's really easy to spread and it's also organic. I've also been doing this ever since I was a kid, but I sprinkle a little sugar on top. This is some coconut sugar I bought from Vitacost. And then this is what my breakfast looks like on days where I don't have to rush off to work. For snack, I like to eat a combination of two of my favorite snack things. The first is Bear apple chips, and the second is roasted sprouted almonds. Then of course in the afternoon I'll have some lunch. For lunch I like to introduce some greens. This day I decided to make a salad. I washed and cut up some romaine lettuce, and my family had extra Olive Garden dressing and croutons, so once everything was set up, I added the lettuce in a bowl along with the dressing and croutons and then put them in the fridge while I made my pasta. This pasta is my favorite because it's made of only quinoa, amaranth, and sprouted brown rice. All good, no bad, and the tomato sauce is literally just tomato, salt, and seasoning. I just put water on the stove to boil, and once the pasta is done, I drain it and start heating up the sauce in the pot. Then I'll add in the pasta and stir it until it's all mixed in. With every meal, I like to drink a cup of cold lemon water, so I'll add one into a mason jar and then I'll fill it with water from our Brita filter. And that's what I ate for lunch. After lunch, I like to eat a little something to tie me over, and then for dinner on this day, I decide to eat some potatoes and broccoli. I start off by boiling some water and then adding some salt. After that, I'll scrub the potatoes and prep them to be cut. I like to cut them into 4 pieces so the chunks aren't too big or too small. Then I'll put them in, and once the water starts to boil again, I'll cover it and turn the stove down to low. After they're done, I'll put the potatoes on parchment paper instead of aluminum foil and then start smashing them down with a cup. After that, I'll add a lot of garlic powder, salt, and then olive oil. I'll pop them in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, and once they're done, they're a nice squishy golden brown. I don't make them exactly like my mom yet, but we're getting there. And that's what I eat in a day.